Children, this is the story of a Washerman and his loyal donkey. In a small village lived a hard-working Washerman. Every morning, he would load heavy bundles of clothes onto his donkey and travel miles to the river. There, he would wash clothes and return by evening. The washerman's home was far away, and the poor donkey, carrying heavy loads daily, would get very tired. Yet he worked faithfully without complaint. The donkey was hard-working, patient, and obedient. He never brayed or rebelled. He just quietly did his job. But alas, the Washerman was so stingy that he neither gave the donkey good food nor clean water. The donkey grew weak, and his ribs began to show. Still, he never complained. One day, a friend of the Washerman visited him. Seeing the donkey's condition, he laughed and said, "Brother, your donkey looks like a skeleton. Why don't you let him loose in a field at night? He can eat his fill there." Though said as a joke, the Washerman took it seriously. The next day, the donkey became so weak that he suddenly fainted and collapsed. The Washerman dragged him home with great difficulty. 2 days later, while heading to work, the Washerman came across a dead lion on the road. An idea struck him. Why not do something with this lion's skin? He skinned the lion and put the hide on his donkey. That night, he let the donkey roam free. The donkey was surprised and happy. He felt as if he had gained freedom. He joyfully trotted to a nearby field. The field was full of lush green crops. The donkey ate to his heart's content and returned peacefully. This became a daily routine. The donkey began gaining weight, and the Washerman was pleased, no extra cost, and the donkey was getting healthy. But soon, pride entered the donkey's heart. He began to think he was no longer an ordinary animal, but a lion. Meanwhile, the villagers were worried. Who was ruining their crops every night? Fearing the lion, no one dared to go near. One night, a clever farmer noticed the lion-like animal eating grass in the field. He was puzzled. A lion eating grass? That's odd. Something's not right. The next day, the farmer secretly observed. Soon, he discovered the truth. Every morning, a Washerman would take this lion back. The villagers followed the Washerman one day and uncovered the truth. It wasn't a lion at all, but a donkey in disguise. The villagers were furious. That night, they armed themselves with sticks and waited in the field. When the donkey heard their footsteps, he tried to flee, but in the dark, he was caught. They beat him badly. The donkey collapsed, injured, and died on the spot. The next morning, the Washerman came looking for him, but it was too late. He broke into tears and deeply regretted his actions. He apologized to the villagers.
Moral lessons.
1. Deceiving others is wrong. Our creature does not like those who cheat, and the truth always comes out in the end. 2. It is cruel to overwork voiceless animals. We should care for all living beings, as they too feel pain.